Do you know that Erling Haaland won the title of Golden Boy back in 2022? Well, his lifestyle suits this title too, and because of him being one of the most famous footballers, his millionaire life is quite luxurious too. So make sure to watch this video till the very end to know all about it. Erling Haaland is one of the few football players who is the highest scorers in the Champions League. He represents Norway, and since he started playing football, he never really looked back. But with raising titles also comes a raising salary, and the same is the case with Erling. Reports are that his salary increased quite a lot in a very short time. Also, after joining Premier League club for Manchester City, his salary has seen a huge hike. So yeah, he's worth a lot and has also played FIFA World Cup, so his net worth is in millions. His net worth is so much that even some A-list footballers can't compete with him. Currently, Erling is worth about $12 million, and his transfer market value is $183 million, which is quite a lot. Though he hasn't officially said much about his salary, according to sources, he makes $7 million a week. Most of this income comes from his football career, but he also does some brand endorsements and deals. But he doesn't shy away from spending all this money on the things that he loves. He recently bought a house in a very posh area of Spain. This house is very luxurious, with an elaborate lawn and modern and minimalist furniture. Though he doesn't usually stay at this house and mostly lives at his place in Germany, he also has a house in Marbella, which also contains a huge training camp for him. And the list of his houses doesn't end here. In his hometown, Erling lives with his parents in Bryan, Norway, also in a very luxurious house. His father, too, was a football champion, so Erling always had a strong background with plenty of financial assistance. Since childhood, he was able to buy whatever he thought of, including some of the most expensive things in the world. It is exactly from where he got his taste of high-end stuff. He currently owns a whole lot of luxury vehicles too. These vehicles include an Audi RS7, a BMW, an Audi Q7, a Mercedes-Benz, and a lot more. These luxury cars collectively are also worth millions of dollars, so it is pretty clear that Erling has quite a bit of an expensive taste. Also, when you're earning so much weekly, people expect you to step out of a car worth thousands of dollars. He not only spends his millions on property and cars, but also on his international travels. Though most of his travels are sponsored, he doesn't shy away from spending thousands of dollars on traveling to new destinations. He also went to Greece last year, where he spent quite some time and enjoyed the serene waters of this aesthetic country. Though he doesn't own a private jet yet, he likes the luxury of jets, which is why he's often seen renting private jets, which cost thousands of dollars. He mostly opts for a jet owned by VistaJet. He also landed in the UK in the same jet, which usually has 3 Debian seats. Not only this, but the jet also has a cabin crew for the flight and 5 beds with an accommodation limit of 14 people. This jet is considered one of the most comfortable and luxurious ones out there. And Erling is not new to luxury, as we already know. Apart from this, Erling is also planning on buying yet another property, and his eyes are on Paul Pogba. This property costs somewhere around $3 million, so it'll be quite a chance for Erling to spend his millions on something a lot more modern. The Pogba's mansion has about 5 master bedrooms and is located in Cheshire in quite a posh neighborhood. Though this property is currently named after the Frenchman Pogba, but he's no longer living there as he's not working with Manchester anymore. So this mansion is basically up for grabs. This mansion also has a pool inside the house, which is made with very modern interior design methods. There is also a gym, sauna, and heated swimming pool. And these surely are the things that anyone would want in their house. There is also a fully fledged pitch inside the house with goals, a scoreboard, and LED lighting, which was specifically made for Pogba's training. Erling is actually considering buying this place because of how great it is and because of its location. And now that he's finally in the Manchester team and needs a place to stay, he would be on board with this mansion for sure. If Erling decides not to buy the property, he can also rent it, as it is available to rent for $30,000 a month. And according to sources, Erling wants to settle down at a place as soon as possible. Finding one such mansion in such a busy city surely is once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for him. And even though Erling is still looking at different luxury properties, he'll most likely buy this one because of its comfort and modernistic architecture. Apart from all of this, he's quite famous among the masses, and that is quite clear by this point. But this football player's NFT was also up for grabs recently. It basically was a digital soccer card produced by Sorare. He actually said about this card that it could go down as the most expensive auction in platform history. This NFT even surpassed the one of Ronaldo. So it seems like Haaland is the new superhero of the football world. While the auction was in progress for this NFT, the bid almost doubled at the last minute of the auction, and it was pretty unbelievable. The Erling Haaland NFT was sold for about $687,000 to Zima Blue, who wanted to secure his unique piece of Erling. So much so that his card is now one of the most expensive and valuable digital sporting things in the world. So you should know that anything with the name of Erling Haaland on it is going to sell like crazy, and it is why brands approach him so much. Though he doesn't collaborate with a lot of brands, which makes his few brand deals extremely valuable. Apart from his NFT value, Erling has quite an eye for luxury watches. He is a huge collector of Rolexes and Hublots, and has quite a fascinating collection too. This collection includes a Rolex Submariner 40 Smurf that cost about $40,000. He owns an Audemars Balance Open Work, which cost anything between $70,000 to $140,000. His Rolex Daytona 18 karat gold is nothing less than a masterpiece either, with a price tag of $90,000. But his most expensive watch might be the Rolex Cosmograph Daytona Eye of the Tiger. This watch has intricately cut diamonds with a black lacquer. This watch is priced at about $180,000. He also is much of a style icon on Instagram, as he's seen wearing quite high-end clothes that cost him hundreds of dollars. So yeah, the millionaire lifestyle of Erling is so worth it. And by this point, we know that he loves spending money on literally everything. What are your thoughts about the millionaire life of Erling Haaland? Let us know in the comment section. Also, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, adios from our side.